to 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Deputy Ruler of Dubai and UAE Minister of Finance, received today at Dubai's Ruler's Court the Consul General of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Asghar Shokaibayev. The representative of Kazakhstan called on the Deputy Ruler on the occasion of the beginning of his tenure as a Consul General to the UAE. Sheikh Hamdan welcomed and wished him good luck and success in his mission. They also discussed ways of boosting friendship relations as well as trade and tourist ties between the two countries. Customer satisfaction and protection of consumers' rights is a high priority for Dubai Municipality. To further benefit from regional and international best practices, the municipality is holding the first of its kind forum of challenges in safety of consumer products. According to the civic body, they evaluated 48,291 products since they started their assessment system. Last year, over 5,000 products were inspected, while the compliance of 1,814 establishments in the Emirate have also been checked. With Dubai increasingly becoming a hub for trade, export and distribution, it is critical to stay abreast of the changes and international regulations, policies as well as practices. The two-day event aims to address the challenges authorities face in the field of consumer product safety due to the differences in the international legislations, specifications and practices across the region and the globe. His Excellency Hussein Nasser Luta, the Director General of the Dubai Municipality, said this will also enable them to adapt and implement any new policies that are suitable for Dubai.
Today we've been noticing some of the product is not complying with the regulation, is not complying with the accepted compounds inside these products. Gathering today what we have here, we have a lot of best practices all around the world, among all the GCC countries or internationally even, and we have people representative from European countries also. They explain how did they go over these subjects and what regulation they are using. I think this is a very good for the city of Dubai to focus on some of these issues, just to secure it that we also care about the people, we care about the product being in the market is complying to our standards and international standards.
Among the primary challenges identified are related to the storage, distribution, misuse and proceedings of the cosmetics and personal care products. That's according to engineer Reda Salman, the Director of Public Health and Safety Department. He said till date the most of the concern is towards traditional products. However, they strictly follow up every alert, announcement or warning that comes out.
The banned product becomes banned after we find out about the element that is causing the to be banned. So is it a exceedance of limits? Is it something related to the product being banned somewhere else in the world, and it appears here? So this is all the issues that we are checking. Sometimes the product is banned in country because of certain batch which is produced for that country. But when we check it here, it's all right.
Over 100 local and international military officers are gathering in the capital over the next 2 days for this year's Armoured Vehicles UAE conference and exhibition. Kicking off today, the event is now in its second year and hosts representatives from the armed forces of the UAE, Finland, Ukraine, as well as the USA. Industry experts discussed the need for international assistance regarding armoured vehicles and technological developments that are currently available in the market. Through the procurement and investments of armoured modular vehicles, this can further strengthen a country's military vehicle protection, mobility and lethality capabilities. Representing the USA, the Deputy Director of Mounted Requirements for the US Army Manoeuvre Center of Excellence, Ted McCuber, stated that in 2007, an investment of over $48 billion was spent on several vehicles over the period of 5 years.
I think that it is important that countries maintain some kind of a manufacturing base, but that's not necessarily true for all technologies. One thing that I have found is that the best technologies are not located in one country or one region. You need to look across the world to see where the best technology is, and then you try to harvest that and integrate that into individual combat vehicles.
We have a cooperation between our governments, and the Finnish company Patria has sold few armored vehicles to the Emirates for test uses. And currently, I think they're considering whether they could procure larger amount of those same vehicles. I think tests are ongoing, and I would say that the probable solution would be that there would be a technology transfer from Finland to a local company, and the end result will be that the local company will be responsible for production and will do most of the work.
Meanwhile, day 2 of the event will attract a number of UAE Armed Forces officials that will shine light on the requirements needed in the country, as well as preview the latest 8x8 armoured vehicles. What started off as a mother-daughter fight against breast cancer has now developed into a lifelong campaign and has attracted interest not only in the UAE but in India as well as in the GCC region. This morning, the Modern High School in Dubai invited parents, educators and students to an exclusive Protect Your Mum campaign performance of various skits and dances organised and choreographed by the scholars. The presentations showcased how beneficial the role of a mother is in life, and that reminding her to take her annual mammogram examination is vital. Based on the students' research, they revealed that in 2011, 220,205 women were diagnosed with breast cancer worldwide. And as a result of this, 50,589 patients died.
Well, the awareness is very low. If you ask 10 ladies, not even one might know about self-exam. And mammograms, they're scared to go. It's expensive. There are so many reasons why ladies don't do it. So what I'm selling is just awareness about simple things like a lump and other signs of breast cancer.
I think what's important is we don't wait for any particular time of the year. Breast cancer, the awareness has to spread every day. And every day children, parents, teachers, all should be aware. And I'm so happy that Modern has taken this initiative through wonderful people who are spreading this awareness. And I think we would love to be a part of that campaign to spread the awareness of breast cancer right across Dubai.
Founded in 2011 by Premi Matthew, a breast cancer survivor who is determined to spread awareness of the disease, stresses that by conducting a simple 2-minute self-exam to check if any signs of lumps could possibly save your life. She further added that early detection could improve survival rates up to 95%.
I invite the students around the world to submit skits, dances, posters, anything you like, to create awareness about self-exam, because that's all it takes. Of course, regular mammograms are also advised, but self-exam done monthly could save your mom's life.
And up next, we'll have the day's business news, so stay with us.